The developers of Silent Hill 2 Remake, they're asking us to give them a chance. This is something unheard of for me. I've never heard of a game developer asking people, hey, please play my game. I'm a passive Silent Hill fan. I'm not so much into the story and lore. I don't know much about it. I've played Silent Hill Homecoming. I haven't played 1, 2, 3. I've played 4. So in this video, I'm going to stay in my lane when it comes to Silent Hill. However, the idea of this developer begging gamers to play their game, it's worth saying something about. I've been looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't know Silent Hill 2, I've never played it. I have watched video essays on it, so I have learned what the game is about, but I've never played it. And I've been looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake just to get another game to do a playthrough on my channel. And I do horror game stuff, so I wanted to include that as well. I was actually anticipating getting the game. I have money set on the side ready for that game, that when it drops on the first day I'm just gonna grab it and start doing a playthrough. But I'm seeing online that people are having a problem with it. Apparently this game is adapted to modern audiences, and they said themselves, the developers said themselves in an article, that this is not a remake anymore. It's now a romantic vision of the game. A strange way to describe your game, but okay. These, they call themselves Bloober Team or something. They're dreaming that gamers trust them, and they've said that they realize that trust is earned. Now that sounds very romantic, but I don't see a reason why people should just trust you. If you're asking for trust, there's something wrong somewhere. You don't want to explain yourself. It says somewhere in the article about them not wanting to talk about it. They don't want to explain themselves, they just want us to trust them. This is weird behavior. Why don't you just do what people want? You're targeting this towards modern audiences, right? This is your logic. You're targeting this towards modern audiences, and then you go and beg people to play your game. Does that mean that your target audience, the modern audience that you're trying to target, could it be that they don't exist? It's a point to think about. How is it that you're targeting it to modern audiences, but you're having to beg people to play the game, beg people to give you a chance? This sets off a big red flag for me. I'm not interested in wasting my money on some dumb game. I just came in here, I just wanted to buy a game for doing a playthrough on my channel. And if it's like a day one bought game, it's gonna get some attention. And now I'm hearing all this stuff. I don't know if I should buy this or not. So I watched some of the trailer, and okay, when I watched the trailer, I've never seen the original game before. So I'm watching the Silent Hill 2 trailer, and I've never ever seen the original game, so I don't have anything to compare it against. I don't know who Angela is, I don't know what she was, or I don't know who this main character is. I don't know anything when I'm watching this trailer. And there's this Angela character who gets approached by this, I don't even know the main character's name. He has the same hairstyle as Leon, kind of. So he goes towards this character, Angela, who's in a graveyard or something, and startles her. And then she ups and turns around, and she says, "I'm sorry," or something like that. But the immediate thing that I noticed was that her voice is deep. That was the first thing that hit me. I've never heard the previous Angela, so I don't know what to compare it against. This is my first experience of Angela. Immediately, I got hit by this deep voice. My immediate reaction was that the voice actor is trying too hard to sound Butch. Her voice is unnaturally deep, like she's trying to reach deep down and find a deeper voice. She just turns up, she gets startled and goes, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Look, did you see that? I was trying to act like her, and to act like her I had to deepen my voice because I'm trying to act like her. That was instinctual. when I was trying to impersonate her, I deepened my voice because that's what she's doing. She's deepening her voice. She's reaching deep down for this ugly voice. And I was just copying her. I was doing an impersonation of her. I reached deep down as well to find this voice, this Sylvester Stallone voice. So when I heard this character's voice, it immediately assaulted my senses. This girl's trying to make a butch voice on purpose. This butch voice thing has been put in this game on purpose for some reason. For modern audiences. This is another red flag for me. It's not normal for women to sound like this. Afterwards, I compared her voice to the original. And I saw the stark difference. I heard it. There's no need for a change like this. What's the reason? There is no reason. Is this the change for the modern audience? You people watching this video, are you a modern audience? I'm asking you, is it okay that this lady is purposely dropping her voice to sound like a boy that's going through puberty? Is this for the modern audience? A woman's taken her voice and tries to sound butch on purpose. Was it not okay for her to sound like a normal girl? Is this what the romantic retelling of the original game is? A young lady is now a butch lady. Look, I'm trying to reason with you. I genuinely am. But I feel like you, the game developer, Bloober Team, you're not being genuine with me as a player. You're trying to define a modern audience as people who want to see unordinary men and unordinary women. For what good reason exactly? I just don't get it. If anyone's in support of this, can you just explain it to me? What's the possible reason for just taking a woman that just sounded like a woman before? It's totally normal. Just a normal thing, and all of a sudden making it unnatural and not normal, to the point where people are reacting to it and saying, God, this is not the girl from the previous game. This is some butch lady. How is that making it acceptable? Who is this modern audience anyway? You're not sure if they exist because you're begging people like us to buy your game. Well, not me specifically. The people who played Silent Hill before and they're fans of it, you're expecting them to buy your game. I haven't even talked about her looks. And look, you know what? I don't know. I never played Silent Hill 2 before. So, to me, her looks, I don't care. Alright, she looks a little bit weird. She has big, bushy, thick eyebrows. But you know what? If she had the right voice, then maybe this look wouldn't be so bad. But she has to look like this and have a butch voice added on top. What do you think people are going to say? If you got some lady friends, forget about it. I thought this might be one of those Sweet Baby Inc. things, but apparently it's a company called Hit Detection, which is like Sweet Baby Inc. So it's just another Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby Inc. is the famous one. Look, I wanted to buy this game in October when it comes out and just play this new game on my channel, right? But I don't know now because I don't want to support these things in games. How do I say it without sounding like I'm being mean or harsh? You know, I want to be nice sometimes. I don't want to be mean and harsh every single time. Look, I'll just say it. Okay, no one else is gonna say it, so I'll say it. You got men and women that act like men and women, and they're normal people. If you have women acting like men, or men acting like women, this is not normal. Me trying to reason now, you're adding a representation in the game by taking this lady, making her look different in a way that nobody likes it, and making her voice deep, to the point where someone like me is challenged now. Her voice is almost as deep as mine. Look, I have a deep voice and her voice is almost as deep as mine. What's all this crap, man? Just to make a game? If you want money, just make a game. Just make it how it was before and just make it a little bit better. This what you've done here, this is not better. This is just taking something and changing it. Don't you think you'll receive backlash for this kind of thing? And there's this other thing where this lady follows, is it Maria or something, who follows this main character around. And In the original game, she's dressed in a way to attract the main character. Supposedly, his repressed desires with his wife manifesting in this lady. And now in the modern game, she's covered up modestly. I didn't play Silent Hill 2 before, so maybe my opinion here just doesn't mean anything. But I don't care if a woman's covered up, that's okay. I don't like games where women are flashing their body parts around anyway. There has to be a middle, you know? Women don't have to be exposed in a video game for the pleasure of men watching them. But at the same time, women's, the natural charm and beauty of a woman, it should be retained. These kind of weird things I don't want to deal with in a game. I just want to pick up a game and play it, and I just want to pick up a game and play it and not have to think, wow, this lady's voice is deep, a bit extra deep. What's the agenda behind it? I don't want to think like that. I just want to play the game. But I don't want to support these companies which are doing these weird things. So I might have to just give a pass to this one and look at something else. Sorry, Bloober Team, but you're not gonna win our trust by saying, hey, please play our game. I'm not here to waste my money on your dumb game. Alright, I can just go take my money elsewhere and buy a game that's actually good. Maybe I'll look at it when it's on sale, but by that time, what's the point? I can just pick up another game day one. What are these companies doing, man? It's like you can take money easily just by doing the right things. You can rake in so much money just by doing the right things. But no, you insist on just going and doing stupid things which nobody likes. And then you're crying about it. If you want money, go and do the right thing, make the game as it was before. Just better graphics mainly. What kind of whack generation are we in? What kind of silly generation are we in where game developers have to look and think, you know what, we need to make something that doesn't hurt people's feelings. It's a video game. The character in the screen, it doesn't matter what he does, he's not gonna reach out and hit me. He's not gonna reach out of the monitor and slap my face. He's not gonna look directly at me and say, you're a faggot. You gamer, you're a faggot. I don't understand this sensitivity rubbish. You people need to go outside, go walk up a hill or something, go climb a mountain, go on a hike or something, and really feel like what's a hard thing to do. You're sitting in your bedroom playing a game and you're getting offended by a game. I'm offended at the developers doing this kind of stupid thing. Stop being weak. Just have some courage, have some pride in yourself. If some game character looks at me and sticks his middle finger up at me and says, you player, you're a faggot, you can't do this challenge, you suck player, I'm just gonna start laughing. Okay. Although in Resident Evil 4 Remake I do notice that all of the characters are rude to me, and it does bother me.